How's the visibility? Can you see me alright? What is up, my warriors? I hope you're all keeping amazing and are being the best versions of yourselves, keeping healthy, keeping fit and keeping active. So I've been asked this question a few times over the past few weeks, and that is, what are reps? How many reps I should do? How many sets and reps I should do in a workout? What are the specific rep ranges for? And in today's video, I'm going to go through every single piece of information regarding reps, sets, hypertrophy, and all that good stuff. So whatever your interest may be, whether it's bodybuilding, powerlifting, calisthenics, functional training, or all of those, you've probably come across the term reps and sets before. Rep, or short for repetition, means the amount of time that you repeat in an exercise. So for example, in a pull-up, you going up and down would count as one rep. And a set is a collection of those reps that you predetermine the amount that you're going to do in that specific set. So how many reps or sets you should do will all depend on your specific training and your goals. 1 to 6 reps of heavy weights, so heavy weight and low reps, will count as strength training. And powerlifters would usually do 1 to 3 reps of their max or near max weight or their main lift. Then there's the hypertrophy range. What hypertrophy is, to put it simply, you're putting your muscles under this intense resistance and doing it for multiple repetitions, and what that's doing is creating microscopic tears inside your muscle fibers, which then your body over time will heal and regenerate, which will make those muscles stronger, longer and bigger. The next rep range is for endurance specifically. It's said that it's 12 plus reps, but in my opinion you should do 15 plus reps if you are working endurance. So high reps would be at very low weight or no weight at all, so that would be your body weight exercises. You might do endurance training and high reps for HIIT workouts, so that's high intensity interval training, where you're doing, let's say, 30 seconds on and 20 off and working through just a group of exercises. And doing such high repetitions of an exercise trains your muscle fibers to be resistant against fatigue and not get tired as quickly as you would if you'd only done strength training or only done hypertrophy training. So while these ranges focus on specific training, it doesn't mean that one won't work in another aspect of your training. So of course, strength training, heavy sets of 3 for example, will focus on building strength, but they also build some size and endurance in your muscle fibers. And switching it around, while sets of 20-25 reps per set will work endurance and will help on reducing fatigue with time. It will also build muscle and increase your strength to a certain extent. So as far as to what you should do for your training session, in my opinion, I think you should mix it up. You can mix and utilize all different rep ranges. There's no reason for you to focus on one specific range unless that is what you're working for your goal. And I believe that you should focus on one specific goal at a time. But in order to get the best possible results, you need to mix it up over time. You need to change up what kind of resistance and what kind of training your body is used to cause muscle confusion and not let your muscles get used to the same movements or the same kind of training all the time. And of course, with exercise, it's very important to rest in between your sets. As to how much you should rest, because strength training is so intense and you're lifting very close to your personal best, the maximum weight that you can possibly lift, you should rest 2 to 4 minutes in between your sets, just so your muscles have enough time to recover a little bit, rest a little bit before you put your body under like 80-90% of your limit again. As far as the hypertrophy range for muscle growth, you should rest 1 to 2 minutes in between sets of 8 to 12 reps. And for endurance training, because you don't want to let those muscles rest, you want to keep going and keep working for as long as you can, you will take anywhere from 30 seconds to 1 minute in between sets. You want to get back straight into it. And of course, these are just general recommendations as to what you should do. The best way to know when to do the next set or when to get back into it, I think, is to listen to your own body. You know best when you're feeling recovered enough to go and push it again. So the number of reps that you do should consider 3 things: the intensity, the volume, and the frequency of what you're doing. So intensity basically refers to a percentage of your max rep and how much of that you are doing in a specific exercise. Really, you can think about it as the objects or the exercise's heaviness or difficulty. Volume basically means the total amount of work done, so reps by sets in one training session, how much you are doing during a specific training session. And frequency means how often you train a specific muscle group. So a higher frequency routine can have less reps and fewer sets, or it can have higher reps and more sets if the frequency is moderate to low. So guys, that is it for reps and sets. I hope you learned something today. I hope you learned something new that will help you in your training. If you have any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. Also, let me know down in the comments what you are working on at the moment. What kind of training do you do? If it's calisthenics training, what skills are you working on? If BMX is the only training you do, then tell me what tricks you're working on down below. Also, what I believe through physical exercise you can get stronger, fitter and more mobile to then go and kill it on the bike even more. You should train not just for looking good or being strong, you should train for your general health. The amount of benefits from physical exercise and moving every day that you get is beyond counting, and we as human beings are supposed to move. We are not meant to sit around and do nothing. So again, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below, share this video around, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!